Here's a example of a multiple transformation from its parent function. So I've done a little bit of work for you on this PDF to save us a little bit of time on this video. Y equals what we have to identify here is your parent, and your parent is going to be the greatest integer function. So y equals greatest integer function. Remember that represents rounding down. When you substitute values in for the domain, you will always get integers out. So your parent is y equals greatest integer function. All right, so I grabbed the ordered pairs for you. If you would like to review the video on greatest integer function, we do have that already up on our website. What we're going to do is go ahead and identify who are our two transformations. So our first transformation I want to look at here is of -5. That -5 is inside the function. Remember, when it's inside the function, it's affecting the horizontal axes, the x-axis. Now it's a -5, so we have to think about going opposite when we're inside the function. So since a -5, what it's doing is it's shifting the entire graph right 5 units. So what we're going to do to all the x values is we're going to add 5 to all of them. So it shifts them right 5 units. So our first transformation is a translation horizontally right 5 units. So that's affecting the x-axis. All right. The second transformation is this -2. This -2 is outside the function. It's outside the greatest integer notation of that double bracket. So when it's outside the function, it affects the y-axis. And since the -2, we're going to shift all of our ordered pairs down 2 units. So to create those new ordered pairs, we're going to subtract 2 from all of them. So the transformation is a translation vertically down 2 units. All right. So our parent is already graphed out. What I'm going to do is go ahead and focus on this parent function's critical point. That first step is at 0, 0. Imagine just taking all of those ordered pairs and shifting them right 5 and then down 2. All right. So here's our first point, 0. We want to go down 2. I'm sorry, right 5. Start with those. And then this one is going to be add 5, so it's 5.5. Add 5, we're at 6. 1.5 plus 5 is 6.5. Add 5, 2 plus 5 is 7. 2.5 plus 5 is 7.5. Now we'll go ahead and do the next values. 0 minus 2 is -2. 0 minus 2 is -2. 1 minus 2 is -1. 1 minus 2 is -1. 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. So now we're going to go ahead and create our next graph. We'll graph out those ordered pairs. So we're going to go right 5 and then down 2. And then right 5.5 down 2. So there's our first step. Then our next step is at over 6 down 1. At 6.5, we're still down 1, so there's our next step. Remember, it's always closed circle to open circle in this graph. And then over 7, up 0. Over 7.5, up 0, so there's our next step. We can just go ahead and continue creating those steps. It's going to be up 1 more, up 1 more. Okay. So that's how you can graph a greatest integer function with 2 transformations.